everyone, this is Kate O'Connor reporting for AvWeb from AirVenture 2021. One of the things Oshkosh always brings to mind is the history of our industry, and today I was lucky enough to visit the African Americans in Aviation Traveling Museum to sit down to talk with Chauncey Spencer II and Lavelle DeHughes about their mission to share some of aviation's lesser-known stories.
Hi, my name is Lavelle DeHughes. I currently attend Tuskegee University. I'm majoring in aerospace science engineering. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I'm also partnered with the Red Tail Scholarship Foundation to receive my private pilot license. And I'm here at Oshkosh 2021. I'm here with the National College Research Foundation and our mobile travel museum featuring the Tuskegee Airmen. My favorite part of the show is, basically letting people know of the history that they don't know, including the Tuskegee Airmen and other African Americans, just spreading the information and knowledge that I have. That way I can spread it and other people can spread it as well. I would like for them to know it's more to your history, but you have to tap into your history in order to find out.
So hi, my name is Chauncey Spencer II, and I'm the curator and founder of African Americans in Aviation Traveling Museum. It is an educational tool to travel across the nation to inform people of a piece of American history that's being left out of our schools. In the museum, we show a chronological order going back from World War I with Eugene Bullard being a pilot with the French Lafayette Escadrille in 1917, and we take that in a timeline all the way through to the NASA program, the Mercury Project, and I then identify Katherine Johnson and what we know as the hidden figures. And that's pretty much the lineup that's in there. Chauncey Spencer, who happens to be my father, who played an instrumental role in integrating the military, both on the military side and the civilian side. He was chosen along with his chief pilot, Dale White, to take a 10-city tour, and one of the stops was Washington, D.C., where their contact there was Edgar Brown, who was a lobbyist for their organization called the National Airmen's Association of America. And on their way into the Congressional building, there's a little trolley car that goes underground, and there was a senator standing there waiting to go out to the airport, and Edgar knew the senators, and the senator said, "Good morning, Edgar, who are your two friends here?" And Edgar says, "Well, they're trying to get into the Army Air Corps." So the senator says, "Well, why don't they join? Are they citizens?" And Chauncey Sr. said, "Yes, sir, we're citizens. It seems to be for whites only." And that senator was a junior senator, and his name was Harry S. Truman. Truman then supported their efforts by saying, "Edgar, how about if I come out and take a look at their airplane around 3 o'clock? And my father calls me Pop, so he said, "Pop, I didn't think they were coming out there," so we got out there 15 minutes late. Sure enough, Truman was there with 4 of his administrators, and Truman said, "You mean to tell me you flew this thing I'm looking at from Chicago to Washington?" And Chauncey Sr. said, "Yes, sir, we did. Can we take you for a flight?" And Truman immediately said, "No, you can't take me for a flight, but if you got guts enough to fly this thing, I got guts enough to find out why you can't become part of the United States Army Air Corps." So this is when the door opens for what we know now more popular as the Tuskegee Airmen. And the history that happens before that is very much unknown. And that's why it's so important for what I'm doing today. After that historical flight, they went on and they interested other African American colleges, which now identify as historically black colleges. And those colleges that were included in that program, there were 6 historical colleges, and one of them at that time was known as Tuskegee Institute. Now we know it as Tuskegee University. And the one non-university, which was the first to get the contract, was the Coffee School of Aeronautics in Chicago, Illinois, where the majority of the instructors that went to Tuskegee got their primary training from Coffee School of Aviation before they could even get into Tuskegee, where we have known as Moton Field. So Moton Field is not a military location. Moton Field is part of the college, like you would refer to the ROTC, and so they were just cadets. Once they passed primary is when they went into Tuskegee Army Airfield. Now they are part of the United States military. After my father died in 2002, I saw a great need for that, because the heroes of aviation, as they passed away, there was no voice. And with no voice, there's no way to inform people that there are people before the people that you see presently. And I think that that's more important, because if we don't have the past, we have no way to have the future. I'm hoping to reach as many people possible, and my target audiences are young people. I think it's more important to target on young people because they have a greater future.